Hey guys, Jason here. Welcome to our fourth video in our Metal Chop series where we focus on metal rhythm guitar playing. Now this exercise I'm calling Djent, as in Djent with Riffs. So we'll go through the exercise, I'll throw up the tablature, and stay tuned after that because we also have some beer tasting. Alrighty, that wraps it up for our fourth Metal Chops exercise. And again, this is all about becoming a better metal rhythm guitar player, or a better rhythm guitar player in general. So I wanted to just discuss a few points. Now, this specific exercise, we're combining, like many of my lessons, we're combining techniques together. But this exercise, I'm combining, again, the Djent, the G, which the Djent, that's one of the core reasons I started playing guitar in the first place. When I heard the Djent and metal music and the old school Metallica and Megadeth and all those bands from way back, when I heard that, I was hooked. So I want to combine the Djent with riffs. So again, remember the purpose of this series, the Metal Chop series, is to help you get away from just playing straight power chords or straight whatever. You know, so that can even happen with any technique such as the Djent. You can get caught up into playing a lot of Djent, but you don't do much of anything else. So the goal here is to combine different techniques together and integrate them and make them flow together. So you've got a little Djent and you've got some riffage in between the Djent. So definitely practice that, and like I always recommend, you know, build your own patterns based on what I'm showing you. So now I want to move on to our beer tasting event. This is an exciting one here for me. They're all exciting because I love tasting beer. But this is actually one of my favorites by this brewery. And again, we have another Cigar City brewing beer called Alai. Now this is, I'll go ahead and tell you right off the bat, this is a pretty strong IPA. So let's open it up here and we'll pour us a glass. Again, it's in a can, so you want to pour it in a nice hefty beer glass. And that's what we're going to do. Let's see if we can get a nice pour here. Alright. Alright, let's have a sip. Chim chim, let's taste in Thai. I'm still doing my Thai lessons every day. This is the kind of beer that just makes me love beer. Now, I know that's not a very good description of how it tastes. It is a strong IPA. If you're not a fan of IPAs, I still would recommend you try it because it's got a very unique taste apart from other IPAs. So let me just read a little blurb off the back here. I was reading Cigar City beers. They always give you a little bit of information. Obviously, you can't read that because of the glare, because of my bad lighting in here, which at some point will change. But I'll just kind of paraphrase this for you. So Alai is based off of a game that was real popular in a specific region of Spain. And it says here that Tampa, it's a high-speed game, and Tampa had, I guess, adopted this game at some point. and I guess they don't do it anymore. So it's kind of a tribute to the merry game. And it gives a little blurb to go on further of what you can, what goes good with this beer. And it says, pair Alai India Pale Ale with empanadas, which I love empanadas. Those are good. Deviled crabs, not so much. And other spicy dishes, which I love spicy dishes. So it is definitely a very unique flavor. It's a bit hoppy. The IPA, the India Pale Ale, is dominant in this beer, but it's a very good tasting beer. So let's have another sip. Very, very tasty. Actually, this is probably my favorite Cigar City beer. I've liked everything that I've tried by them. And again, I'm probably a little biased because they are a local brewery. I live in the Tampa Bay area, and they're based out of Tampa, Florida here. So, you know, I like supporting the small business, the local sector, and that sort of thing. You know, I feel like we should do that. We should strive to do that. Support our local businesses because that makes your own economy thrive. And I'm not going to get into all that, but it's just an important part of our lives here. Me and my wife, we love to support the small businesses here. So, but they have great tasting beers. If the beer sucked, then I wouldn't be advertising for them right now. And no, they're not paying me. They should probably send me a couple cases of, don't you think? Guys, thank you so much for supporting my channel, supporting my music. I appreciate you all, and we'll see you guys on the next video.